me talk a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, you and Numskull, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you did
Absolutely.
his name and all that. Currently, right now, y'all going through a little situation. Can we get Luniz back together, man? What is it gonna take for y'all to come back together?
Absolutely, man. No, that's man. We always go through this shit. Me and break up about 10 times at being the Loonies, like literally, man. So it just takes proper respect. You know what I mean? Proper apologies. Proper people taking the ego got to be dropped. All egos. We both got egos. We both, you know what I mean? Like come at like this, you know what I mean? So we drop our egos and come to a medium. I see us coming back together, man. That's my brother for life, no matter what we go through. You know, brothers gonna argue over the bunk bed, fight, and still be brothers the next day, man. So Numb is nigga, my nigga, still to this day. And I don't give a hell how he feel about me or the business, you know what I mean? And how I feel about him in the business. That's my nigga I started with. And this is the reason why all this shit is happening, how it's happening, because of what me and him did. You know what I mean? That was the seeds that planted everything else to go what it's going. So I always have respect for him, always have love for him. That's my brother. And yeah, definitely we gonna work it out. You know what I mean? Period. I'm
That's
on that. I've been calling him trying to work it out. He ain't been calling me. So once
answer
he
your
calmed
phone,
down,
bro. Answer your phone.
yeah,
We ain't trying to have y'all performing like Soul Man and shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Hey,
once he
man,
calmed down and you know what I mean, able to just let his ego down, I think we'll come to a solution and get back at it. You did.
that's what's up. Now, when you came to Florida, man, for Shot G funeral, was did Numskull come with you as well, or you was just
Nah, it was
solo?
me and Cuzzo Fly that came down there, man. Shout out to Cuzzo Fly, man, a new member of the Loonies, the third Looney. You know what I mean? But definitely, man, me Fly came out there, and I just had to come, man. Period. Paid for my own flight, hotel reservations, everything. I had to just be there for the big homie, man. He just did so much for us. You know what I mean?
That's
And
dope.
yeah, we was all out there. Me, Mun, you know what I mean? Everybody from Digital Underground, Mystic, everybody, man. Everybody was there, bro. Period. Straight up. Including Yo Yo and you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was out there
You know.
sweating, man. It's hot down here in Florida, man.
And
Y'all
then the whole thing is right. Look how I'm so just into my spirit, man. Niggas was calling me like, yo, what the color we wearing? I said navy. I said royal blue. We got to the funeral, everybody's wearing royal blue.
word, word.
We didn't even get a call. Shot told me in spiritual, like royal blue, bro.
Wow.
I came out there in royal blue, me and my niggas royal blue, and his brother, everybody had on royal blue. Nobody told me what the color was. You know what I mean? That's how in deep, you know what I mean, spiritual I am. I take my first instincts. My first instinct said royal blue.
Word, word.
Told the crew we came out there in blue. Look at the pictures. We all out there. I never got a phone call that say we wearing royal blue. Got out there, Shakti brother had on royal blue. Everybody had on royal blue.
That's what's up.
God is good. Listen to your spiritual energies. You know what I mean?
Word, word. Definitely rest in peace, Shot G, man. I know
Absolutely.
some people were saying like years prior to him passing, man, he was kind of walking around like, you know, he was kind of going through some things, man. Like, um, what do you think like he was potentially going through other than, you know, of course the obvious, but you know what I'm saying, like in terms of his finances and all that, do you know anything like what he had going on or
I
yeah,
really can't elaborate on that because I don't know the insides of what he was going through. I just know that he was on his own journey. You know what I mean? He wanted to do his own music. He didn't want to be in Digital Underground no more. Like
got you.
literally, he gave the group to Money B and gave the permission for Tiny Hump, you know what I mean, to do his thing and Money B to do their thing. He didn't want no parts of like just being a celebrity no more. He just got tired of this shit. That's what
Wow.
I seen. You know what I mean? He just wanted to do shit that he loved to do.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Instead of being a slave to the system. You know what I mean? And me looking at his vlogs and you know what I mean? He was really going hard on record labels, really going hard against the system. You know what I mean? And saying like what type of bullshit it is. You know what I mean? Like people being slaves and not owning your masters and not getting your publishing and this, that, and the third. So he was on that type of hype and just really just, you know what I mean? Just I say spiritual self spiritual searching. You know what I mean?
Right.
Searching for his purpose. You know what I mean? Instead of being being for everybody else's purpose. It's like you can help so many people, but who's helping you?
Right. Facts.
You know what I mean? So I think that he felt that, and it's like, okay, it's time to start living for me instead of living for everybody else.
That kind
That's
of
what I
sounds
think.
similar to like Andre 3000, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of seems like he don't really like the industry stuff like he used to, or if he ever did, you know what I'm saying, back in the Outcast days and all that. He doesn't really seem like he really wanted too much to be an artist anymore.
Sometimes I mean, the industry is like a gift and a curse
Yeah.
because at the same time, you're blessed, you're making money doing something you love to do, but it takes you away from your family. It makes you the enemy of your family, make you the enemy of your homeboys, make you the enemy of your neighborhood, make you the enemy of the record label sometimes, or whatever, the street team or the A&R, whatever. It's like a target is on your back nonstop. You go to different cities, man, that you're the enemy of them. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they don't got the money you got and they want to jack you and rob you and set you up. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a lot of fucking stress, man. And sometimes you just want to let that shit go, man, and raise your kids. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I done did this shit for X amount of years plus. It's time to raise my kids, get close, back close with my family. You know what I mean? Back close with my wife or my girl or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you lose like shit that people like do daily. You know what I mean? Like going to the amusement park, going to the movies, going to your son basketball game, baseball game, or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Going to a parent teacher meeting or whatever, the shit that you miss in real life. Even being able to go on a vacation and enjoy
Right.
life. You can't. Your vacation is doing a show. Going there for a night and coming back. You don't even get to go, you know what I mean, sightsee. You just there for 1 or 2 nights. You see the fucking hotel, the stage, and you back. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You go overseas, you fucking on the road every fucking day. It's snowing, you driving through shit. You don't really get to sightsee and enjoy the Eiffel Tower when you out there in London and Paris and shit. You don't get to enjoy that. You got shows and shit and all that pop-ups and autograph signings to do. You there, you could take a picture of the shit, but you can't go up that Eiffel Tower and really enjoy it. You can't take your family there with you and really enjoy it. You can, but the circumstances, you don't want your kids and your wife on no goddamn tour bus going through the snow and shit. Like, nah,
Right.
you wanted to be on y'all time and y'all vacation, man. So period. So you sacrifice a lot. You sacrifice a lot. A lot of the friends I had before I stopped rapping, I mean, before I started rapping, I don't have them no more.
Mm.
Family members mad at me. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask you that too. Like, man, like, was it early on? Like, did family just start getting crazy as soon as you know what I'm saying, you was popping, you became famous and all that? Was did they instantly come with with the BS?
Well, if you listen to songs like Revelations, you see that family always been janky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And family just blood. You know what I mean? That don't mean that they love you. That don't mean that they got love. Like really got your best interest. They use that family shit and get over on your ass. And they know
Mhm.
that you ain't gonna do nothing to harm them because they're family. So they
Right.
could get away with the shicey shit and the bullshit. So my family did a lot of shicey shit with me growing up. You know what I mean? Living house to house on welfare and them taking my welfare check, spending it on their kids, and I'm not getting none spent on me. You know what I mean? Like
Damn.
making me sleep on the couch and got their kids in rooms and shit and all the PlayStation. I mean, all the fucking Sega Genesis and Nintendo and shit. I don't get that. You know what I mean? So that's what made me have to go out in the street and hustle. You know what I mean? So they was fucking me when I was a teenager, a fucking in elementary and shit. When my mom was doing bad, my dad was locked up. You know what I mean? So to be prosperous and then everybody's calling your phone like, what can you do for me? It's like, yo, you fucked me over when I was little. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to answer your phone call right now, really. You know what I mean? I still
Yeah.
feel some type of way how you treated my mom's funeral, how you treated my dad's funeral, how my sister had to pay for both funerals, and we got rich people in our family.
That's
He got
crazy.
a rich ass sister, rich ass like all that. And my sister had to come out of her money to pay for my dad's funeral. My dad got cremated. Like, and we got rich people in our family. Like, come on, I ain't feeling that. My dad shouldn't have had to get cremated when you got rich sisters and shit, rich brothers and shit. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? So I feel
Mhm.
some type of way. So don't call me when I make it big, you know what I mean, asking for favors, man. You didn't do my dad the favor when he needed it. You didn't do
Well,
my mom the favor when she needed it.
word.
She's cremated also. They didn't get a proper burial or none of that shit. So you feel these type of things, and when it comes back in full circle, now they need your help, just like you need their help back in the day. Now I'm a respect and always got love. You my family, but I feel some type of way. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it is what it is, straight up. But as of today, everybody had problems with back in the day. We all good, you know what I mean? Thanksgiving dinners, Christmas dinners, you know what I mean? All types of shit. We all linked and bringing it back in, you know?
Word.
So like I said, sometimes you need space away from the game, you know what I mean? To really reclaim your family, really reclaim your friendships and people that really love you, you know what I mean? Straight up. So yeah. Later, Ice Cube come out with Friday and they got an ice cream truck with a nigga named Big Worm with the perm, the same shit that our executive producer had in the video, but it's on, and he got the fucking big ass ice cream truck on some dates, which we had
Right.
in our video.